Hello, hi, dear friends and subscribers. Welcome to the daily cricket show, Cricket Happenings, with your host Ram. And as far as today is concerned, there are two matches which were played in the IPL. One was Mumbai Indians took on the Rajasthan Royals, and the win was for Rajasthan Royals by 5 wickets, which I'll be talking about. And the other match that happened was Delhi Capitals taking on the Kings 11 Punjab, and Delhi Capitals got a win by 5 wickets, with Shreyas Iyer, Delhi Capitals captain, leading the way with the Man of the Match award. But so let's first look at the Kings 11 Punjab versus Delhi Capitals. So Kings 11 Punjab batted first, and they put up a score on the board, 163 for 7. If you look at the card there, the start was not so good. KL Rahul was tempted into a big shot. In fact, it was the bowlers on the ascendant. In fact, the Delhi Capitals bowlers were on the ascendant, as they had reduced the Kings 11 Punjab to 61 for 3 in 7.1 overs. They were losing wickets, but on one end the runs were coming, all due to the fact that the man, the king Chris Gale, was at the crease, who was smashing the ball all around the park as he normally does. In fact, Lemichane had Rahul stumped by Pant for 12 of 9 deliveries, 1-4 and 1-6. Mayank Agarwal was a victim of the bowling of Rabada. He was gone for 2. And David Miller was dismissed by Akshar Patel for 7. So that made it 61 for 3 in 7.1 overs. But as I said, the only reason the runs were there on the board was because of none other than Chris Gale. Because if you look at the card there, 22 runs were scored by Rahul, Agarwal and Miller. So that would definitely tell you that 30 odd runs was in Chris Gale's bag. Mandeep Singh happened to be sort of sort of a person who was really gelling well with Gale, and the partnership continued, and it went on past the 100 mark at 106. But Gale, after doing all the big hitting that he normally does, he completed his job perfectly well, as he slammed 69 of 37 deliveries with 6 fours and 5-6. Lamichani, the leg spinner, taking his wicket. But as I said, after Mandeep Singh was out for 30, he was stumped. He was trying to force the pace. He was stumped by Pant of the bowling of 30 of 27 deliveries, 1-4 and 1-6. Sam Curran, unfortunately, was out for a block. Ashwin contributed 16 of 14 balls, 2 fours. But Harpreet Brar showed some real pluck in clubbing an unbeaten 20 of 12 deliveries, included 2 fours and 1-6. And especially Harpreet Brar hitting Rabada into the stands was a stroke worth watching. Willowen was not out on 2. 163 for 7 on the board for the Kings 11 Punjab. Ishan Sharma was none for 29, a costly there. But Lamichane was costly, but he bought his wickets. 4 overs, no made in 40 runs and 3 wickets. Rabada, 4 overs, 2 for 23. 4 overs, none for 41 for Amit Mishra. Akshar Patel, 3 overs, 2 for 22. And Shafane Rutherford, 1 over for 5 runs. Now, Delhi Capitals were given a target of 164 runs to win from their 20 overs. The start was not good. Prithvi Shaw was run out by Mandeep Singh, direct throw for 13 of 11 deliveries, 1-4 and 1-6. But then, after the early wicket was gone, Delhi Capitals consolidated pretty quickly with a very good partnership, which yielded 92 runs to the good. And it was a good job done by Shikhar Dhawan, playing some nice strokes. At the other end, Shreyas Iyer was also doing a good job, and the partnership was going along at a steady rate. And In 13.3 overs, they had pushed on the score to 116, which was a good job done. But then Wilovan picked up the wicket of Shikhar Dhawan for 56 of 41 deliveries, which included 7 fours and 1 6. Shreyas Iyer was the one who was the glue around which the Delhi Capitals team revolved, because they definitely lost wickets there. Rishabh Pant was consumed by Wilovan for 6 of 7 deliveries with 1 4. Colin Ingram contributed 19 of as many of 9 balls with 4 fours, and Akshar Patel was run out for 1. And then Sharfin Rutherford came in, but Shreyas Iyer, being at the crease, was the steadying influence for Delhi Capitals to go and actually win the match by 5 wickets. So Shreyas Iyer finishing on an unbeaten 58 of 49 deliveries, which included 5 fours and 1 6. So 166 for 5, game over. It's a 5 wicket victory for the Delhi Capitals. If you look at the bowling, Mohammad Shami was on the mark, 4 overs, 1 for 21. Sam Curran continued to spray the ball after the exploits that he did the other day. When he picked up the hat-trick, he has been a bit off colour, I would say, in the IPL. 3.4 overs, no maiden, none for 34, so he got a bit of a thrashing there. Wilovan 4 overs, 2 for 39. Harpreet Brar also got pasted for 24 runs of 2 overs. Ashwin 3 overs, none for 26, and M. Ashwin 3 overs, none for 20. And Shreyas Iyer was named man of the match. So that was Delhi Capitals winning the match against the Kings 11 Punjab. Now we go on to the next match, which we are talking about, is Rajasthan Royals were taking on the Mumbai Indians. And Mumbai Indians, they put up a score of 161 for 5 on the board. Quinton de Kock was in all splendor. He was stroking the ball perfectly and sweetly as he normally does. But Shreyas Gopal, the wrist spinner, was a sort of block for Mumbai as he picked up Rohit Sharma first, caught and bowled by Gopal for 5-7 balls with 1 4. Surya Kumar Yadav, we have seen that he is normally a person who likes to get on with the game, but in this IPL, we have seen that Surya Kumar Yadav has been struggling. He was there at the crease. When 2.3 overs, the score read 11 for 1 with Rohit Sharma gone. Quinton de Kock was, as I said, stroking the ball to a nicety, and Surya Kumar Yadav joined, and this partnership actually yielded 97 runs. But the thing to look at here is that if you look at Surya Kumar Yadav's knock, he made 34 of 33 deliveries, which included 1 4 and 1 6. So probably one definitely thought that Surya Kumar Yadav could have accelerated it a bit. He probably was a bit slow, consuming 33 deliveries. But normally Surya Kumar Yadav, as we all know, is someone who likes to really get on with the game. But as I said, we have seen a bit of a struggle for him in this IPL. And Quinton de Kock continued his free-stroking manner as score went on. But once Surya Kumar Yadav fell a victim to the bowling of Stuart Binney, Quinton de Kock was also walking back to the pavilion, being a victim of none other than Shreyas Gopal for 65 of 47 deliveries, which included 6 fours and 2 sixes. But Hardik Pandya, as you know, he has always come here and done his job. Now, this was the phase of play, which was a very interesting phase of play. Because if you look at the score, when Quinton de Kock departed from the scene, the score read 111 for 3. They were in the 15th over, especially. So another 5 overs left. But the death overs was the one where one has to say, give full credit to the Rajasthan Royals ball, especially Jofra Archer in particular, who bowled splendidly. Look at his bowling figures: 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 22. Shreyas Gopal did a good job, but Javed Unadkat in the death overs combined very well with Jofra Archer to really put a break. In fact, Hardik Pandya, as I said, came in, and he was in that phase when Jofra Archer and Unadkat were bowling. And Jofra Archer, well, he could not really get hold of, but Unadkat definitely Pandya got hold of. And Pandya normally does his job, and which is to club very quick runs. Today he clubbed 23 runs of 15 deliveries, 2 fours and 1 6. But in trying to force the pace, he was out in the final over for 23. Pollard was clean bowled by Unadkat for 10 of 7 deliveries. Cutting also could not do much. He was not out on 13 of 9 deliveries. Kunal Pandya not out on 2. 161 for 5 on the board. As I said, probably Mumbai Indians could have definitely taken it up to probably 180 odd runs, but it was not to be. It was only because of Jofra Archer's splendid bowling at the death, and especially Jofra Archer. It was very interesting to see the captaincy of, as you know, Rajasthan Royals captain was not Ajinkya Rahane. Stephen Smith has been made the captain, bringing a change of guard as far as Rajasthan Royals is concerned. And it was very good captaincy, I thought, by Stephen Smith in trying to keep his best bowler, Jofra Archer, till the end. I mean, he gave him just one over, and after that, one did not see Jofra Archer bowl. But when the death overs came, when it really matters, Jofra Archer did a splendid job of keeping the runs down, and that's the precise reason the Mumbai Indians could not wriggle out of that, and they had to finish or get content with 161 for 5. Stuart Binney 3 overs 1 for 19. Dhaval Kulkarni 3 overs for 31. Shreyas Gopal 4 overs no median 221. Jofra Archer 4 overs 1 for 22. Javed Unadkat 4 overs 1 for 46. And Rayan Parag is the one is just 18 years of age, and he definitely did a good job with the bat as well. But basically with the ball he was 2 overs for 17, but with the bat he did a good job. It was, as I said again, the captaincy of Stephen Smith really coming to the picture, because what he did is he also has spoken very highly about this bloke, Parag. His name is Parag. His name is R. Parag, and he has done a good job. So Rajasthan Royals were given a chase. They had to chase 161 runs. So basically, they had to get 162 to win from 20 overs. And let's see what really happened. Now for Mumbai, the trump card has been Rahul Chahar, the leg spinner, and Rahul Chahar once again showed what a valuable member of the team he is. Look at the way he actually now, as you know, I'm going to talk about the wickets, because he's the one who created the inroads and picked up 3 important wickets, that of Ajinkya Rahane, Sanju Samson and Ben Stokes. So let's have a look at it. Ajinkya Rahane, this was a ball on the off stump, but it was held back. It probably stopped a bit there, and Rahane could not time the ball well, and in the process the ball went into the air, and Yadav at extra cover got a catch. So Rahane caught Yadav bowled Chahar for 12 of as many balls with 2 boundaries. But Sanju Samson and Stephen Smith managed to stem the tide to a great extent there. From 39 for 1, the score went on to 76 in 7.2 overs, with Sanju Samson playing the ball to all parts of the field with a very attractive innings of 35 19 deliveries, which included 6 fours and 1 6. But again, that man Chahar once again came in. Now, this is the sort of USP that Rahul Chahar possesses. He is not afraid to flight the ball to the batsman, and that's precisely he did. He gave the ball a lot of air, inviting Samson to have a go at him, and Samson was trying to hit this ball straight over the head of the bowler, but in the process he did not get it right. He actually sliced across it and the ball into the air, and Pollard had a simple catch, but a good innings from Sanju Samson. Rahul Chahar now got a very important wicket, and that was the wicket which was definitely needed, and this was Ben Stokes, and as I said, this was the 3rd wicket for Rahul Chahar. This was a ball which was on the off stump, tight on the off stump, and he bottom edged it, and it went on to roll onto the stumps. That was very good piece of bowling. The ball gripped and also had a lot of backspin onto it, and it actually cramped Ben Stokes from attempting the stroke, and that was the end of Ben Stokes. Clean bowled by Rahul Chahar for naught, and Rahul Chahar had already taken 3 wickets. So and the Rajasthan Royals were 77 for 3 in the 8th over, with Stephen Smith doing his job of really nurturing the innings along, but also making sure that he was staying at the crease, as his presence was very, very important. And as I said, this was the captaincy. As I said, Stephen Smith today had taken over the captaincy from Ajinkya Rahane. And also, just to give you a bit of news here, Ajinkya Rahane has been given the go-ahead to go and play for the Hampshire County Cricket League. So basically, he's be going to the United Kingdom to play for the county Hampshire. So today, Stephen Smith, as I said, was the captain. And Stephen Smith actually got Ryan Parag actually promoted in the batting order, and he is an young boy of only 18 years of age, and one has to really say that Ryan Parag, the way he was actually combining in that partnership with Stephen Smith, which was the one which really took them to victory, because it was a good partnership. He showed no signs of nerves there. And besides, what one really observed from Parag is that however the ball might be, however good the ball may be, but Ryan Parag was able to dispatch it for boundary. So that is I'm definitely, one has to say, that really says that this bloke is having a lot of, showing a lot of promise here. And as I said, Stephen Smith has already mentioned that Ryan Parag is someone he feels that can, if nurtured in the proper way, he could really become a sort of a batsman to contend with. So, but Parag did a very, very good job, one could say, because the score moved on to 147, which is a good partnership, 70-run partnership, which is paving the way for the victory for the Rajasthan Royals. But Ryan Parag was run out of a cutting Pandya combination after making a fine 43 of 29 deliveries, 5 fours and 1 6. Turner could not do much. Stephen Smith, on the other hand, did his job very well. Turner was out for a duck of the very first ball that he faced from Jasprit Bumrah, LBW. Stuart Binney was not out on 7. Stuart Binney was the one who got the winning run, but Stephen Smith was unconquered on 59 of 48 deliveries, which included 5 fours and 1 6, and that was the victory for Rajasthan Royals by 5 wickets. If you look at the bowling there, Hardik Pandya, 4 overs none for 31, 2 overs for 24 for Krunal Pandya. Lasit Malinga, 3.1 overs, no maiden, none for 27. Rahul Char, to me, definitely the pick of the bowlers, 3 for 29. Bumrah is 1 for 21. And Markande, the leg spinner, 2 overs, none for 24. But Rajasthan Royals definitely were hunting for a victory, and finally they got it, which is good. But I can say one thing, even though Mumbai Indians lost this particular match, they are in number 2 position right now in the Indian Premier League 2019, and that's great news because Chennai Super Kings is leading the show as far as IPL is concerned, and the second team which is following them is none other than the Mumbai Indians. So the 2 matches that are coming up tomorrow, one should be a real beauty, and when I say it's a beauty, and I think both the matches are going to be beauties tomorrow, because the first game coming up is between Sunrisers Hyderabad taking on the Kolkata Knight Riders, and we all know any score the opposition puts for the Kolkata Knight Riders is not going to be enough, because there's one man who is lurking in the shadows, and his name is Andre Russell. And as far as the other match is concerned, it's the sort of a crunch match where the Royal Challengers Bangalore are taking on the Chennai Super Kings, and we all know why this is going to be a sort of a real a beauty of a match. We all know that, and not even tell you that, as we all know about it. Well, so let's wait for the events to unfold tomorrow. That's on Sunday in IPL 2019. With this being said, this is your host Ram, finally signing off this on a Saturday. Thank you.